Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and I bring you Garage Gym 4.0. Obviously, I'm talking future Garage Gym 4.0. Now, we finally closed on this house. We've sort of been homeless-ish, so I haven't owned a home since December when we sold our home down in Texas, moved the family up here, and we are finally moving in. And as you can see, we're in the middle of moving in, as well as some renovations here and there. So I got a lot of really big things planned for this space, and I'm really excited to take you along with me. So the actual total width of the garage is only 20 feet. The total depth is 20 feet. Some of the nice parts is that it has like 12 to 13, 14 foot ceilings. It has 12-foot ceilings as well, at least on the inner portion, which is really cool. So what you're gonna see is basically, so if I'm standing at the 10 foot from this wall point right now, if we step 2 feet over, basically everything you see from here to the wall is going to be a gym. Some of the big things that you're gonna see me making here really soon is I'll be making a leveled 12 foot by 12 foot platform, and that'll be going on the house side. And then there's gonna be an 8 by 12 foot section over here that will be stall matted. It's gonna be finished out to look like a gym. However, I'm not gonna level it. This is partially due to the constraint of money. So right now, lumber isn't exactly affordable. I am able to kind of play off of a bench stock of lumber that I have here in town, which is nice, but I'll be using a combination of plywood and shingle method. And if you haven't watched Chris Duffin's Instagram video on his shingle method for leveling, I'm gonna be giving it a try. Go ahead and watch it yourself. And I'm really excited to see how well that actually works out for this space in particular. Like I said, though, I am super excited, and I'm going to be doing a lot of sanding in the next couple weeks. In the next week or so, you're gonna see a video of me basically doing a ton of sanding, doing a ton of paint, and what you're going to end up seeing is a really cool space that looks finished, that looks nice, and it looks the way that a garage gym kind of wants to look. It's going to be a pleasant environment to be in. So on this side, we're gonna have a 12 by 20 foot platform, like I talked about. 12 by 20 foot gym, rather, not really a platform. 12 by 12 foot platform. I have a super exciting announcement to make later on the power rack that I'll be putting in this. So that blue power rack that you guys are used to seeing me train in, I am getting rid of it. I'll be selling it pretty soon. So if you're on Facebook Marketplace, look for that to be popping up. So again, 12 feet, 20 feet, that's gonna be the gym. Now the 8 by 20 on this side is going to be a workshop. So my wife is also a DIY blogger. She has her own YouTube channel. You can check her out at Life Made Simple. And we're gonna turn this whole side of the garage into a dedicated work area. This is really cool. We're gonna build a leveled bench that goes all the way across with a miter saw built in. So you're probably not gonna see too much of it in the gym videos, but if you see any of the DIYs that come out, they're gonna be produced right here inside the gym. Plus, I really can't dedicate the entire space to be a gym yet. I am hoping in the future that on this property I can put up like a 20 by 20 or 20 by 30 foot outbuilding to move my gym into and then have that be my dedicated space, but it's not really in the cards at this point. So some of the things I really wanted to talk about: one, layout. So I'm pulling it up right now and I will flash it up on the screen. But this is going to be the view looking from this side out at the gym this direction. And basically it's a really simple design, nothing too complicated. This is a Rogue Zeus mock-up, but it was really the only software I could find that I could actually manage. By the way, tried Google SketchUp. I suck at Google SketchUp, like not a little, like a lot. But I'm going to have a single 4-post, 1-inch hardware rack. Super excited to talk to you guys about that later. I'm gonna be keeping my adjustable bench. I also have a new flat bench that I'll be talking about. And then you see a lot of barbell storage up on the walls. Now that barbell storage right now is mocked up in the render using the metal, like gun rack type material that you can buy from Rogue. However, I will be releasing a DIY, and if I'm being 100% honest, I've used the gun rack and I've used my DIY version. I kind of like my DIY version better. So looking here, this view looks from the corner there, looking out this way. Same type of view. You can see that there's also like a storage rack that's going to be getting put into the gym. And what you're going to see is a really functional space, not just for training, but also just kind of for everyday life, which I think is important because most people can't dedicate an entire facility to be a gym. I'm building a 12 by 20 foot gym, which is a pretty big gym, I feel like, for most people. So hopefully that's relatable to you guys. The last view is from that corner looking out this way. Now, the only reason I show you this is because I just want you to see that it's like a normal size space. I'm not coming at you with some monstrous gym space. I'm also not coming at you from a basement either. No offense to anybody that trains in a basement, but the problem with me training in a basement is that I'm 5'11", and when I press anything overhead, I pretty much hit anything that's at an 8-foot height. I really did look at doing a basement gym here. However, in order to go below 8 feet, below grade, you need to get additional work done, and it was just one of those things that just wasn't cost effective. So I want to rewind just a little bit and talk a little bit about those barbell racks. So what you're going to see with those barbell racks is that I'm going to be building a French cleat style storage system. And those barbell racks are actually going to sit on the French cleats so that I can move them around. So what you're going to see, and I'm still trying to plan the French cleat system out, but what I'm planning on now is basically from the door going all the way around to this side is going to be pretty much French cleat design all the way through. The idea behind that is if I wanted to expand or change the garage at all in its layout, I can just take stuff off the wall and just put it where it needs to go. If you've never seen French cleat design products, they're really cool. It's everything that's DIY as well, and I'm really focused on DIY for this gym. So I promised myself I wouldn't rattle on and on. So that's been it for this video. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys that watch every single week. And remember, when it comes to your garage gym, you should always make it better, awesome, and of course, badass. I will see you here painting, covered in sheetrock, or drywall rather. Maybe not next week, but soon. You'll see another video. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.